All right, we back, baby. It's by you, Boot Boys.
Mike muted. Mike muted.
Mike muted, but nah, man. Been a little minute. Been a little minute. We've been all getting busy. All of us, we got stuff going on. But we back. We're gonna try to get on a more consistent schedule. And we're gonna start it off simple as this, man. Alabama. Alabama loses to Florida State. Final score, I believe, was 34 to 17. 31-17.
31.
31-17. I'm gonna come to J Love for this one. The NIL era is obviously at its peak right now. And we've seen, Nick Saban actually leave possibly due to that. Is Alabama done in this era? Are they done? Or do you still feel like they have a chance to be the old Bama?
Is Alabama done? I'm gonna say no. But is Kellen DeBoer done? I've got to say yes. I think it's really just a coaching issue. Really, it's just it comes down to when you had Saban, you know who you got. All right, we got to beat these guys, or we have to be disciplined, just as disciplined or more than them. When you play the new Bama, you're like, all right, let's just go play football. We have a chance of winning. I mean, you see, like people are going in and they're like, bro, I'm not scared of this. It's not only because of I don't think it's because of the unranked teams they're losing to. I think it's because of the ranked teams they're losing to. When you lose those ranked games, it's like, oh, Bama isn't that good anymore because they used to win those ranked games. So I think Bama, they're just when you're not running the ball like they used to with Saban, and when you're not defending the pass and the run, Florida State had 200 plus yards on a Bama football team with a 5'11 quarterback. We're not serious. This isn't Bama football anymore, man. Get Kellen DeBoer out there. Get a physical coach. I mean, Gruden loves the game still. Coach O, he still loves the game. Put one of those guys that are going to be intense out there, man. Kellen DeBoer, I mean, he hasn't done anything. I think Ty Simpson is still the guy. He could play a good season. He didn't play horrible last week, but it comes down to that run game. Who do you have at running back?
We're gonna go Mike Hunt.
Yeah, man. I mean, do I think Bama's done? Absolutely. Now, I was hearing all off season how stacked Bama was, what they roster is so deep. They got this, that, and the third. It didn't look like it out there. I'll tell you that much.
Who did you hear that from?
I was hearing from a lot of sources that Bama was deep this year. That's what I heard. But
you ain't got no sources.
It didn't look too deep out there. I think I've been saying Ryan Williams ain't nothing but a magic trick. He's just a circus act, man. I don't
actually,
really
think he's I want to add on to what you're saying. That's exactly what I mean. Why is Ryan Williams their best player acting hurt? They're weak physically. He's acting hurt. He dropped 4 balls and almost.
I don't think Ryan Williams is anything but a circus act, man. They bring him out to make him look pretty, make people sell tickets, buy jerseys, but I don't think he's the guy when it comes to playing football. You know what I'm saying? Now, Kalen DeBoer got to be fired by week 5 because at this point, bro, it's ridiculous. Now, can Bama recover? I'm not sure. They're gonna have to offer Nick Saban about some unspeakable numbers for him to come back and save the program. That's how I'm feeling. Or they're gonna need to have Nick Saban hand pick the next coach himself. That's what I think.
I agree.
Juan Will.
Alabama's done. They don't recruit the same. Back then they had all the best players in the world. I mean, with NIL, no Saban, not everybody coming to Bama. They don't got the run game they used to have. They don't got the quarterback. They don't got the coach.
Mm-hmm.
They're done. I don't see them coming back. I don't think they'll ever beat Alabama again.
I'm going to agree with y'all. When it comes to my take, I just feel like right now in this NIL era, I feel like now you look at it, it's an even playing field. Guys are coming out of high school now and they're saying, why should I go to Alabama when I can go to California and make millions of dollars? Or why, should I go to Alabama when I can go to Texas or all these schools? So right now, I mean, I still feel like Alabama's gonna make the playoffs this year. That's just me. They got a long way to go. They also got to fix a lot of things, but I'm gonna go with they're done for now. But I feel like with the right coach, the coach for me is Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer needs to come out of retirement and go to Alabama and keep up the tradition. That Mike.
I mean, I don't think they can make the playoffs because they got the gauntlet schedule. They got to play. They got to play. Don't they have to play Georgia this year?
Do they play Georgia?
They got LSU, don't they?
They got LSU. They got LSU and South Carolina and Ole Miss for sure. Then they got to. They may or may not have to play Georgia. Let me pull up the Alabama football schedule.
Yeah, they scheduled.
They could win those games. So I think they lose to LSU, but they lose.
Yeah, they
win those other games.
They got Georgia. They got Tennessee. They got South Carolina. They got LSU. Oklahoma's even ranked 18. And then I heard some good things about Auburn this season too. So I mean, I don't know if Alabama
they
even
won in the Iron Bowl. They won in the Iron Bowl.
Who Auburn?
Bama. They could win those games,
making
bro.
The playoffs.
Yeah, man,
Listen,
I still
they could. I think they lose to LSU. South Carolina can be tough. I think that game could go 1-1, but let's give them okay. They could win. Who else you said? Tennessee. I think that's easy eats.
Georgia.
Ole Miss is easy. Ole Miss is going to be the downfall of the SEC. They're going to be trash this year. Georgia. I think they can win that game. Ty Simpson will be unleashed this year. I promise Ty Simpson will be unleashed.
But I know they got the Madden curse. They got the college football curse. Ryan Williams going to be asked this year.
That's another thing. Like, it's like, bro, when we're talking about,
we can drop some balls.
It's like, bro, we come back and Ryan Williams is your best player. You're playing Florida State. You have high expectations, and his best play of the game was a 15-yard penalty that he drew. Where are you, Ryan? Like, we need our best players. We need you to be physical. He drops a screen pass, and all of a sudden, I'm hurt.
Yeah,
I'm knocked out, Coach. I can't go.
Ryan Williams.
Oh, come on.
Show some toughness, my man. You look weak out there on the field.
Well, we're not going to do everybody knows that I'm one of the biggest Ryan Williams fan in the world. We're not going to try to blame Ryan Williams for the simple fact because I know J Love, he's been this big defender of Ty Simpson all weekend. We must have not watched the same game because if you look at this game,
He didn't play bad.
He did not to win this game as a quarterback. You're trying to take up for him. You're trying to blame everything else. You're trying to blame everyone else. But at the end of the day, losses and wins come at the foot of the quarterback. If he would have played lights out and they lost, then there's one thing. He did not play lights out, and he did not play lights out. So we're not going to sit up here and blame him. We're not going to.
Who had a worse game? Ryan Williams, who dropped like 4 passes, only had like 30 yards off of screen passes.
I'd say it was equally bad.
But look. I don't think
who's a better player.
I don't think you can compare their quarterback's performance to a receiver. But what I'm saying, I'm not blaming Ryan Williams, but I'm saying you gotta be tougher, bro. Like you can't get hit and then start acting like you hurt. We all know you're not hurt. You just dropped the pass.
You're not hurt, bro. You're not hurt, bro.
Whenever they call targeting, nobody touched him.
Man,
so what was he laying on the ground for? Nobody touched you. We saw the replay. We all saw the replay.
We don't know, man. But we gonna switch it over, man. Next topic. I'm gonna start this off with Juan Will. Down at the bottom right. We switch it over to the NFL. We're gonna switch this over to the NFL. We're gonna go back to college later. Micah Parsons traded to the Green Bay Packers, man. Mm-hmm. When you look at this trade, I ask you this. Do you feel like that is an instant impact for the Packers to go and win a Super Bowl? And how much do you feel like Dallas was dumb to trade him away? Or do you feel like long-term
Dallas lost the trade for sure, in my opinion. Because you can say they got 2 first rounders, but it's late first rounders. I don't think they're gonna have the same impact Micah has. Now I could be wrong, but Micah's already certified right now. We know what he is. He's a top 5 defensive player. I think the Packers, though, their ceiling is Super Bowl, but I still don't think they're better than the Lions. I think the Vikings are still right there with the Packers. and they're not better than the Eagles. So they still have I'm not even sure they're better than the Rams. So I still got them like the 4th or 5th best team in the NFC. I'll be honest, but I do think they're sealing the Super Bowl.
Sealing the Super Bowl. All right, J Love.
I think the Cowboys. Let's get started on them first. I think let's get started. Let's get the elephant out the. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. So if people didn't pay attention, they get away. They don't want to pay Micah. Let's trade him. And then turned around and signed DaRon Bland for $90 million, $50 million guaranteed. How much? Bro,
he's a good corner.
Huh?
He's a good corner.
I'm not saying that. I'm not denying that.
What are you saying?
They just traded away. They just traded away one of the best.
We know why they traded Micah. It was personal.
But why? He's the best player in the league. That's what I'm saying. Like Jerry Jones is the downfall. Jerry Jones is the downfall of Dallas. That's really the moral of the story. But let's switch over to the Packers, the real thing. I think they can make it to the Super Bowl because you go down that depth chart and look at cornerback, you won't see anybody that's gonna stop. Who's Jamar Chase? No one can stop Jamar Chase, but slow him down at all.
Xavier McKinney
or who?
No.
Let's take it even further.
Joe Mixon.
No, tell me. Let's take it further. Let's take it further. Let's go to their division. Who on their team can stop Justin Jefferson?
You can say that for every team in the league that there's not many players that can stop.
No, but they have players on teams that can slow him down.
They can slow him down, but listen, Micah Parsons definitely helps the team as far as that pass rush, get to the quarterback, and I think they could go to the Super Bowl. They have one of the best quarterbacks in the league, so we're gonna see how that plays out.
Big Mike.
We knew the Cowboys been trash, man. Even if they kept Micah, bro, they still wasn't going to no Super Bowl. No way. They cursed. So, giving up Micah, to non-Cowboys fans, it don't really matter because they wasn't going to the Super Bowl. No way. Now, I do think Jerry living off those Super Bowls back in the 90s or the 80s or whenever they won them, when that was, in the 90s?
80s, late 80s and 90s. Their last one was in 96. 96 was their last Super Bowl.
Jerry's still holding on to that, man. So that's why they never gonna move forward until they get new ownership. But as far as the Packers go, they got the roster. From top to bottom, they got it. And I think they're gonna be. I don't know if I believe in the Lions this year, and I don't believe in J.J. McCarthy at all. So I think the Packers going to be number one in the NFC North.
Number one AC North. NFC North.
Wait, what?
He said Packers going to be number one in the NFC North.
Yeah.
How?
I don't believe in the Lions, bro.
Why?
Because
you just said Jared Goff was MVP last year.
No, but they showed me their true colors.
What do you mean?
They lost to the Commanders.
They had a lot of injuries though. Let's keep in mind
they did.
A lot of injuries in that game.
I don't know if I trust them, man. I don't know.
The Commanders were in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, that's cool and all, but like I said, I don't think that I think that on paper the Packers are better.
But you were just saying not okay.
That's last season, but I can't change my opinion.
So wait, hold up. So the Packers, if you go player for player, better than the Lions, on what side of the ball? Neither.
No, I think defensively they're absolutely defensively they're better.
I don't think they are. I don't think they are. No, they're not. I don't think they are.
Name one defensive back from the Lions right now.
What's his dude name? The safety. What's dude name?
Yeah, exactly. Not memorable, right?
Kirby
Jones.
Kirby.
And Xavier McKinney is a top 5 on ball corner in the
top 5 what?
On ball corner, man to man corner. He's a top 5 man to man corner in the game.
Man to man, we're talking man, yeah.
Yeah, we're talking man to man.
Says who?
Huh?
Says who? Who's he shut down? I don't
got the stats off the top of my head.
Who did he shut down?
I don't got the stats off the top of my head.
But so how's he a top 5 man to man? And you can't tell me one person he shut down.
I think he
Shut down Jamar. I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Who he shut down? He ain't shut down nobody.
Nah, I got the Packers. I ain't gonna lie. I got the
Packers. Over Sauce. You can't put him over Pat. You can't put him over Ramsey.
No, yes, you can't put him over Ramsey. Yes, you can.
Ramsey is
not a Hall of Famer. You can't put him over Denzel Ward. You can't put him.
Juan,
what?
Hey, Juan living in 2020, bro. He talk about Ramsey.
Saying, bro, Juan still living in.
I can see you would have said Derek Stingley. Derek Stingley. You're naming 2019 peak corners, and we're in 2020.
Passer's hand.
No,
Sauce.
You said Jalen Ramsey, dude.
That's one. Okay, he's still up. He's still up there, man to man.
No,
he's still great. But what I'm saying is, you're starting to see him kind of decline.
So Xavier McKinney better than him. Are we serious?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
He can't guard man anymore, dog.
Okay.
Chill.
Okay.
He's a safety. They're trying to move him to safety.
Can Xavier McKinney guard DK Metcalf 1-on-1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Can Jalen Ramsey
play
right now?
Let me see if they play the Steelers.
DK not even that good.
I'm gonna start it out on my schedule.
They should.
You talking like DK like he's a
wide receiver. You look that up. I'm gonna go right. So my thoughts is simple as this, man. Like, as much as I know I feel for the Cowboys fans. Obviously, not really. I mean, at the end of the day, Micah to the Packers. That's gonna be dangerous. You got your boy Edrin Cooper from Covington, Louisiana. Obviously, he a dog. Man, the Packers, but I still don't see what they have on offense, in my opinion, that can really make them really scare anybody for real. So for me, I feel like Micah brings that edge. They definitely gonna go to an NFC Championship, probably a Super Bowl. Do they win it? I don't know, but I also feel like adding Kenny Clark to the Cowboys is underrated. That's something underrated that you're just gonna have to see. You're just gonna have to see. That's all. You're just gonna have to see. The run stoppage is gonna be a lot better. And they have the DBs, they have Diggs, and they have a Bland in the backside. So as great as and amazing as Micah Parsons is, he's not a good run stopper. You can do that, but at the end of the day, he's never been a great run stopper. So they're getting run stoppers now. You have to stop the run, Wild Will. You doing this? You have to stop the run to win football games. As simple as that.
For one, y'all are talking about Jalen Ramsey degressing. Kenny Clark's degressing too. Also,
in what way?
And what do you mean what way? He wasn't as productive last year.
Okay.
And no, you can write so one person is going to stop the run. What about the rest of the D line?
What do you? I mean, one guy makes a huge difference.
So what if they run to the outside?
They got schemes for the outside. I mean,
they did last year.
But they ran to the outside when Micah was there. Micah's not a good runner.
Now that Micah gone,
go look at his percentage. I'm saying you
said they brought Kenny Clark in. You said they brought Kenny Clark in. He's going to stuff the middle. He's going to stuff the middle a little bit, I guess. But what about the outside?
I mean, if they were running to the outside,
they couldn't stop the outside with Micah. They didn't stop it without him.
Matter anyway.
They couldn't stop the outside run with Micah. They damn sure can't stop without him.
I mean, it's not like he was producing much. So what's the point?
What I'm saying is, you look at this, right? Look at this. Their defense last year with Micah Parsons was ranked 27, meaning as simple as this, right? Mm-hmm. As great as a player as he is, you look at his playoff games, his 3 playoff games that he's played, he wasn't that good. He's disappeared. So what I'm saying is, at Dallas' mind, now I still would have paid him the money because I guess he's a top 5 defensive player in the league. But what they're probably saying is, this guy needs to make that impact in these playoff games for us to get back to being the Dallas Cowboys, the Super Bowl winner.
So what you're telling me is they're going to be higher than 26 defensively this year?
I feel like
they're also a little banged up last year.
Yeah.
They're also a little banged up.
They'll surprise people. They'll be a lot better.
So is Kenny Clark going to be better for Dallas than Micah?
Only time will tell.
Are they going to sack any quarterback?
Kenny, we can actually make a live bet right now that Kenny Clark will have a sack this year. If you want to sack. I mean, like you just said, is he going to sack any quarterback?
No, I said who's going to sack the quarterback?
Kenny Clark, and the defensive lineman is getting paid $1 million out there to do it. we got look. We go. I mean,
they're gonna be
my thing is, you're making it seem like when he was there, yes, he was a disruptor. He was great, but they were still not.
No, but I'm saying they were trash without Mike or with Micah
they're going to be even trashier without him, is what I'm saying.
You'd be surprised though. The NFL sports has been so much reverse psychology in the past, where you lose a guy and you get better.
If they're good, if Dallas defense is good, it's going to be because of their secondary.
Oh, that's as long as they're good. That's all we think. But moving on.
Before we move on, like let's not sit there and act like Dallas don't have a coach. So I mean, at the end of the day,
do they?
No, they don't. What's the name of the dude they hired? You can't even pronounce it. I don't even remember.
Schrudenheimer.
Yeah,
they don't got Mike McCarthy no more.
No, they fired him, and then they kept the hires inside the house instead of going get a real head.
That means Jerry the coach.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, they can go get whoever they want to get on paper, but they still have Jerry Jones, and they have no head coach. So I mean, at the end of the day, it don't matter.
Oh, man, we're gonna move on. We're gonna head back to college. We're gonna head straight back to college. And we're gonna start this one off with Mike Hunt. Now, week 1 is behind us. I mean, Belichick is playing right now, so obviously everybody gonna be able to see that after this. But it's simple as this, right? What are your hot takes from week 1 as far as like who do you feel after week 1 that you could probably say, all right, like these guys can go win it all, or just a hot take in general? Texas, Ohio State, all that.
I don't know. I feel like week 1's been pretty predictable. Other than Alabama losing, of course. Now, there's no hot take that I don't think Alabama's going to be good. But as far as, my biggest hot take is that I think there's a chance that LSU may fold midseason. That's what I think. Now, I think there's a chance because I just don't personally trust Brian Kelly to go win a national championship. That's just me. Now, if he goes and does it, I'll be like, cool. I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna be at the parade. But I just don't trust Brian Kelly to win 14 games, 15 games, the SEC championship and the national championship. I feel like at some point there's gonna be some adversity, and LSU football isn't that good at facing adversity.
Okay,
that's a valid take.
J Love.
Sure, that's just a couple. I think let's start with your boy that everybody want to talk about. It's not really a hot take. I just want to talk about him. Arch Manning, the trash boy, the golden boy, whatever you call him. Started off in a 2A high school. They glazed him because his last name is Manning. Sure, whatever. Then he comes out. It takes a couple snaps for Quinn Ewers. Oh, he looks good against the deaf school. The he's not playing real schools. People
threw 2 picks against Louisiana Monroe, man.
Yeah. No, Mike. The year after that, he's going to be the Heisman, though. Then he comes out. The great defense. He played against a great defense. No mechanics. Can't run the ball like he used to because he's not stunning anymore. Just a lot of things. I just wanted to say that he's not good. That's not even a hot. He's just
Arch Manning couldn't throw it.
But I think my hot take, Jalen, is really that I've been said this SMU, so I'm not even gonna say that. But I think this South Carolina football team, they're special. They're special. And Miami. I love Carson Beck.
I hate him. I love Carson Beck, actually. I hate Carson Beck.
I love Carson Beck. This guy can sling the rock. They got some hoopers. They'll be in the I think they'll be in the playoffs. But I think SMU could really make a run. In South Carolina, they look really good. I think Clemson misses the playoffs. Now, this is my hot take. They miss the playoffs and Dabo Swinney's out of there. I can see them missing the playoffs. And wow. LSU to the Natty.
Now, I'm gonna personally disagree with your Carson Beck take. Carson Beck got a couple of his throws got saved by his receivers. I mean, we seen that spectacular catch that C.J. Daniels made for that touchdown. That was a horrible ball. Now there were some other passes that I can't really explain.
He was floating the ball beautifully.
Yeah,
it was beautiful. You can't make it.
I don't like it. But I do believe in Lenore Sellers. I'm not gonna lie, but what I do think is a team that's gonna be sneaky good that may be better than South Carolina and Miami is Florida. I think Florida got the young talent. DJ Lagway. I think Lagway might be a Heisman candidate, and I think Lagway might just be better than Lenore Sellers. That's just me.
Whoa, what?
This man giving multiple hot takes. This man.
I think.
Wait, no. We gotta let Juan Will go. We gotta let Juan Will go real quick.
All right, man.
Now go ahead, Jaden. Finish what you have to say real quick.
I was just gonna agree and say that I think Florida could make a run to the SEC championship with LSU. I guess.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't really know if these are hot takes or not, but I got Notre Dame and Bama both missing the playoffs.
Notre Dame will not be missing the playoffs, brother. I'll tell you that right now.
Notre Dame don't got a quarterback. They say
they have a watching the games.
They say J Love was a one-hit wonder, and I don't think that defense is safe.
He's not watching the games. Dude, no, I don't care what you got to say. I'm gonna cut you off.
In your opinion, did the quarterback do enough to win last night? Derek Carr, what's his name? DJ Carr?
CJ Carr.
He did enough to win?
I'm just saying, I don't think Notre Dame. I think they missed the playoffs.
I mean, you didn't watch the game. I'm gonna explain. When we look at Notre Dame, even last year, the first half of the season, no receiver. You were not allowed to run past 5 yards. This play calling is horrible. The best running back in college football touched the ball 10 times. In what world?
Saying he was a one-hit wonder.
Well,
I think that's subjective, Jay, because he was averaging 3 yards a carry, so it's not like he was breaking things off, you know.
Like he didn't touch the ball the first, second, or third. He probably touched the ball the third or second series. He's supposed to be fed. Bro, here's my thing. They were down some, so I can understand. But it's like, bro, he's supposed to be fed 20, 30 times. I don't care how bad he's running the ball. He didn't get a chance to run the ball efficiently. And then CJ Carr played his ass. He played a great game, actually. Not great, but for a freshman quarterback who just came in, he played a good game. The play calling was just bad. I mean, you can't run bubble screens every route. In the fourth quarter, they gonna make a play.
I think Notre Dame was really good last year too, because Riley Leonard had legs on him.
CJ Carr has legs.
He don't got Riley Leonard legs.
He don't, but he ran the ball efficiently.
He ran the ball efficiently. He had 11 carries for 16 yards.
Sacks.
Okay. How many times did he get sacked?
He's got sacked 2 to 3 times on the last drive alone. He got sacked twice on the last drive alone. That's minus 15 right there.
I don't think he's not as explosive. I think Riley Leonard took a lot of. I genuinely think Riley Leonard took a lot of heat off J Love.
You're telling me you didn't watch the game, bro?
I think Riley Leonard took a lot of heat off J Love.
I think CJ Carr is gonna be a good quarterback, but I just think that he needs help from his skill guys. So if Jaden said the play call is bad. I didn't watch the game, but I seen the box score and I didn't see nothing from Jaden Greathouse and I didn't see nothing from Jeremiah Love. So if they're gonna have to win football games and if I think CJ Carr is the guy, he's gonna need help from those two guys right there.
Bro, you weren't y'all explaining to me that y'all weren't watching the game. So turn on the game. But I'm saying, bro, you don't see against Texas A&M. I bet J Love touched the ball then. Because he was frustrated.
I got y'all losing.
Whatever. You can watch the couple of drives he was touching. I'm like, I was watching it at Jalen house. I'm like, oh yeah, you can see it in his eyes. He's frustrated. He's finna get the ball. Why is he blocking? He blocked more than he touched the ball. And then, bro, I can't explain the routes, but it's like you playing backyard football and you say, all right, everybody, go for slants. Everybody slants. That's what they're running. Slants and bubble screens will not win you a football game at the end of the day.
I got you.
We've seen a whole bunch of conservative play calling this entire weekend, though. We've seen it all We've seen it all throughout the LSU Clemson day. At one point in the fourth quarter in the LSU Clemson game, we're up a touchdown in the fourth quarter, and we're chewing clock. And I'm getting flashbacks from from last season when we were playing USC and we did the exact same thing and lost. So I mean, we seen what game we seen Texas and I mean not we seen Texas and Ohio State. They're running bubble screens and they're running wide receiver slants. That just the whole game, like we seen conservative play calling the whole weekend.
I'm gonna let Jalen go, and then I'm gonna refresh on this.
All right, here we go. So yeah, what y'all said it was hot takes, kinda, more so of just facts. But I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna do as simple as this. I've seen what I need to see from Florida State. They're a playoff team and they're a Final Four contender. As simple as that. With that team right there, I see flashbacks from Tommy Castellanos. I see. Be quiet. Florida State. My bad. Florida State. I see Tommy Castellanos. I see flashbacks of Jordan Travis. This team too. I see a 2023 team. That 2023 Florida State team.
From one game.
From one game. Yes, from one game. It's hot takes, right? If we're doing hot takes, I'm gonna give you a hot take, and that's my hot take. My hot take. Just like J Love is saying that Arch Manning can't recover from one bad game.
I never said that.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
you did.
That's what you pretty much said. What I'm saying is simple as this: Florida State to the playoffs, Florida State Final Four. I already said this hot take. Y'all probably gonna sit there and laugh. Yeah, you gotta listen with the ears. And my Final Four, another team that's gonna make the playoffs this year that really has a great chance. Y'all gonna see this weekend when they beat Iowa State is Iowa. It's simple as that. Iowa Hawkeyes to the playoffs as well. We're talking about hot takes. There's your hot takes right there. Simple as that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're talking about oh shit. Oh my internet was bad. But ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at Jalen talking about oh my bad. We good now. We're looking at Jalen talk about an Iowa team is gonna go to the playoffs and their quarterback just threw for 44 yards against an SCS team, Albany. But what we were talking about, I'm gonna refresh and say that coaches need to stop recruiting guys, number one, and then stop starting them if you think that they cannot throw the football. If you think that they can't read an offense and can't throw a football, why are you recruiting them? And why are they starting week one? Why are you throwing bubble screens with guys? Stop. If you don't trust them, don't play them. Just run the ball all game. You can run Wildcat all game. But I'm tired of seeing that, bro. Bubble screens do not save anybody. Everybody reads it coming.
I mean, what we seen. I seen the clip of Oregon. They ran a bubble screen, and the guy, y'all seen the clip where the coach was addressing how a guy blocked dude all the way to the end zone, but he was blocking the wrong guy. Even that was a bubble screen. You know what I'm saying? So. Like I said, we've seen conservative play calling all weekend. Now, I'm going to go back to what Jalen said. I like the Florida State playoff take. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to say that there'll be a Final Four team, but Florida State showed me some culture this weekend. They showed me some grit. They showed me some heart, and they showed me some dog. Yes. And I trust in Tommy what's his last name?
Castellanos. Yeah, Castellanos.
I trust in Tommy, and Mike Norvell might have just saved his job beating Bama. You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I think I'm going to debunk that because of the schedule they have. They got to play Miami.
They can beat Miami.
I don't trust in Carson Beck, so I'm going to give him a dub right there.
Oh, okay. They play at Clemson.
They can beat Clemson.
Oh, all right, bro. What are you talking about? Didn't he play at Florida? At 4, it's either at that game is going to be a 6 to 8 o'clock game at Florida.
Those are three winnable games. You talking like they just going
you're talking as if it's impossible for them to win a game.
You talking like they just going to lay down.
They're not winning those games. They're not winning.
So they have no chance of winning all three of those games you just said.
But here's my thing.
Bama, they can hang with a lot of teams.
No, don't say that, bro. You just said
Bama
hang
with
a
lot of teams. They could beat Bama.
If they could beat Bama,
they could hang with a lot of teams.
You just said Bama was done, so don't talk about Bama.
A good team.
They're still a good team, though. They done. They're still a good team.
What is a good team?
They're done to being dominant. They're done to being dominant, but they're still a good team.
Even if Bama's done, they still have the most. They still have the most 4 and 5 stars on paper, regardless.
They can't beat Clemson at Clemson. They can't beat Florida at Florida with DJ Lagway, and they're not beating Carson Beck. Carson Beck is a Heisman dark horse.
But even if they win one of those games and go to the ACC championship and win that week, the ACC championship gonna be a weak game anyway.
I think they lose to Virginia Tech.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to the last topic. This is the last topic right here, and this is a topic. You look at Juan's name right there. As simple as that. I'm hopping straight into it, and he know I'm coming straight on with this. If we're going to basketball, right? Who would win in a series between the 2020 NBA champs Lakers or the 2000 NBA champ Lakers? And I'm coming straight to Juan Will because I got a bone to pick with him. We talked about it a few days ago, so I'm gonna come straight to Juan. Let's do it.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. I ain't gonna lie. The 2020 Lakers, they're too big. And when I say they're too big, I mean
Shaq.
If you were slowing Shaq, like if you slow Shaq down, I don't think Kobe was beating you by himself, at least not the 2020 Lakers. I think LeBron cancels Kobe out I think LeBron puts in more than Kobe. And the Lakers had a pretty big team. They had JaVale, they had Dwight Howard, and they had Anthony Davis. That's 3 6'10" bigs right there. Dwight and JaVale are Dwight's strong, JaVale's huge. Anthony Davis, they're gonna double him. They're not letting him even get down low. I think Shaq fouls out. AD wouldn't guard him.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right there because that was stupid. You're talking about 2020 Lakers was big. We're talking about the most dominant player to ever touch the game
of all time
in his prime.
Dirk beat them.
Huh?
Wait, who beat him? Was that Dirk?
That was in 2011.
Okay, I mean, it don't matter. I think Shaq gets neutralized.
Wait, no, Dirk didn't beat Shaq.
What is he talking about? Even if Dirk ain't beat him, Shaq gets neutralized by Dwight and JaVale.
This is the same Shaq who averaged 38 points in that final series.
Bro, who they against the Nets?
Come on, bro. You're not playing.
Who they played, bro?
Against the Nets? Seriously?
Bro, Shaq is going to hurt.
Kenyon Martin was guarding him.
Shaq is going to hurt Anthony Davis.
Kenyon Martin was guarding him.
Shaq is going to hurt Anthony Davis.
He was better. So I'm not saying he's not good, but is he a better fit to guard Shaq than Dwight and JaVale and Anthony Davis?
Well, I don't think we can. So AD is a great defender, but I don't feel like we can say like, can he keep up everything to guard?
So
Shaq?
What did Shaq average in that finals?
Which one?
The one you're talking about, the 2000-2001.
Let's look it up. Shaq's average.
What do you average? Like 30, 40?
So yeah, let me look it up. But you keep going while I do it.
So let's just say he averaged like 35, right? Against the 2020 Lakers, that 35 is like a 28-27.
So, bro, this is not even. He averaged 38 points. 16 rebounds and 2 blocks in 6 games, bro.
Now, against the 2020 Lakers, that's 28-27 points a game.
I'm not gonna lie, against the 2020 Lakers, that might go up to 46, 20, and 4.
Oh, because I'm trying to see. What big man is going to be able to guard them. But
Dwight and Anthony Davis would double him. They would start with Dwight and AD, but AD wouldn't guard him. It would be Dwight. AD would just be a help guy.
But see what? And this is what I'm gonna get to. I'm gonna go. I mean, well, actually, I'm gonna let y'all respond, and I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna let make Mike you go.
All right, I'm gonna take the 2000 Lakers in like 4 or 5. I'm gonna just say 5. I'm gonna just say 5. I mean, LeBron's at he's about 38 at this point. Anthony Davis is
averaging almost a triple double. By the way,
yeah. Anthony Davis is he's good and he might do all he can do on offense, but on defense he's not going to do a thing. Juan talking about a washed up Dwight Howard, he's not going to do a thing. We're talking about a JaVale McGee who's on the team just to bring positive energy. He's not going to do
guard
it.
Shaq.
Like he's talking about they're going to slow Shaq down. I don't think you understand who Shaq in 2000 was. Not to mention we have Kobe Bean Bryant on the
LeBron neutralizing them.
Even
this is not even meat riding, bro.
Even if LeBron neutralizes him, bro, there's nobody on the Lakers that can handle Shaq, bro. Not one. There's not one person that can handle Shaq. And they got Ron Harper and Derek Fisher.
So why that team ain't win 10 championships straight?
They won 3 straight.
Why they ain't win 10 straight?
10?
I mean, Michael claiming they damn near unbeatable. Why they win?
They were for Jack. They went to 4 straight finals. They lost their last one because it was going to be a 4-peat. They lost to Detroit. They lost to Detroit in their last one. They won
to Ben fucking Wallace.
Huh?
To Ben Wallace.
And Chauncey Billups and all those
guys. You know what Ben Wallace would do to Anthony Davis?
But bro, you don't think Dwight Howard could have brought the same energy Ben Wallace brought? He's bigger and stronger than him.
I mean, we're talking about we're comparing teams.
He's bigger and stronger than Ben Wallace.
We're talking about 2020 Dwight Howard. We're not talking about 2012.
2020 Dwight Howard is still bigger and stronger than Ben Wallace.
No.
So if they could have handled Shaq and them, I think LeBron and I damn near think I for sure know LeBron and AD could have handled them.
We're talking about a team that won 3 straight finals and only
the Lakers could have won 3 straight if they would have kept that team together.
They split up because they were bored and had beef. You know how many more championships they could have won after that? And the crazy part is they still won more championships after that. Kobe went and won 2 more without them. So imagine if Shaq stayed. They would have won 6 straight. They might have won.
They wouldn't have won 6 straight because they didn't.
They would have three-peated again.
How would that be 6 straight?
Nah, but I misspoke. They would have three-peated again. He would have.
Who's to say Detroit wouldn't have beat him again?
They wouldn't have.
But they beat him once, so how can they have beat him again?
You're making it seem as if 3 in a row isn't dominant enough. Like
That's
you
very dominant. But I think if the 2020 Lakers kept that team together, they would have repeated. They would have went back to back.
What about 3 though?
They would. I don't know because they didn't get the go 2 years. Like they got split up after the championship. So I don't know.
I'm saying in a hypothetical world, if they wouldn't have gotten split up,
I think they would have repeated, bro. Who was beating them? 2020. Look, they won 2019, 2020. 2021 was Giannis' team. They would have beat them. They would have destroyed them. They would have destroyed the Bucks. They would have destroyed them.
All right,
2022. I don't know. 2022 was Curry. They would have destroyed. They would have destroyed the Celtics. They would have destroyed them. Oh my God. They would have
destroyed the Celtics?
Yes. LeBron, AD, Dwight, JaVale, Rondo, fucking Danny Green, Caruso. Yes, they would have destroyed them.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I want to hear what you got to say real quick, just to answer the question.
I think the Lakers win.
It's dumb, bro. Which Lakers, bro?
Give me 2002, man. Simple.
2000.
Simple, baby.
I'm not really sure why this is a topic on this episode.
All right.
We just wasted like 10 minutes of everybody's time.
Wait, so y'all don't think the Lakers could have
debatable topic?
Y'all don't think the Lakers could have three-peated if they stayed together in 2020?
For sure, back to back. I feel like back to back.
They wouldn't have beat the Bucks.
We talking 3, yeah. As I said, back to back. They would have won back to back,
and they wouldn't have beat the Celtics the next year.
I don't know if they would have been able to even get back to that point the next year.
They wouldn't have beat the Warriors in the conference. Come on, bro. The Warriors was way too small. They was way too small, bro.
But even if they could have quadruple-peated for all I care. We're talking about Shaquille O'Neal, who averaged 40 and 16.
So Michael, there's no team ever that could beat that team.
There's no person who ever touched a basketball that can guard that Shaq.
Yes. Well, they lost to the Pistons.
I'm willing to say even the 2017 Warriors could not beat the 2000 Lakers.
The 2017 Warriors weren't as equipped.
What do you mean?
They weren't as equipped as the 2020 Lakers to beat them. It's all about matchups. It's all about matchups.
Hey.
No, I think the 2020 Lakers match up better. I'm not saying they're a better team, but I just say they match up better.
You're talking from a big standpoint.
Yeah.
But Juan, there's no person in the history of the sport other than maybe Shaquille O'Neal himself who could have guarded him in 2000.
It was going to be a double team. It wasn't no one-on-one.
Okay, but look, check this out, right? If you double team him, he can kick it out to Kobe. He can kick it out to Derek Fisher. He can kick it out to Rick Fox. He can kick it out.
Kobe would have had to beat them. Kobe would have had to beat them.
Are we forgetting Robert Ory was also on the team?
Kobe would have had to beat them.
But even then, Juan, you got to forget he averaged 16 rebounds, and even if you double team him,
that would have went down, bro. The Nets were so small. That would have went down against the Lakers. Let's be honest. Against the 2020 Lakers, he probably would have averaged 12, 13 rebounds, not 16.
He's averaging 16.
Come on, bro. They're a bigger team. Their smallest guys like 6'4", 6'5". And his tallest guy was like 6'9".
No, they're weak. They're weak.
Bro, let's look at the Nets roster, bro. The year he averaged 16 rebounds. Let's see who their big men were. Because I'm pretty sure Kenyon Martin was big. He's 6'9".
They had Derek Fisher?
Yeah, that's what I said. They had Derek Fisher, they had Rick Fox, they had Ron Harper, they had Horace Grant, they had Robert Ory is already good enough. That's on the rule. Even if we're not going to talk just player for player, we can talk bench for bench as well because we're talking about the whole team. So if we're talking about that bench, that's one of the best benches of all time. I just named right there. So I don't,
the Nets had 3 7-footers, by the way.
Come on, man.
Who are they?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter if they 7 foot.
We compare. No. Let's compare the 3 7-footers they had to the 3 7-footers the Lakers had.
All right, here we go. Compare them real quick, Mike.
They got Evan Eschmeyer.
Come on, man. What you laugh? Why you laughing? He probably said the name wrong, bro.
They had Somalia Samake. And they had.
Have y'all heard of any of these players before?
And
they probably signed during the playoffs just to guard Shaq.
They had Vladimir Stepania, bro.
Now y'all.
They 7 foot. It don't matter. We were still playing. They 7 foot.
Come on, bro.
You're comparing them to JaVale McGee, Dwight, and AD.
Bro, stop saying JaVale. Bro, stop saying
you
JaVale.
Only naming one team that they played. Like you've only they beat 3 teams to win championships. So like you're comparing the Nets. Let's compare the 76ers. When they beat the 76ers,
they beat every team they beat.
They had Jim McIvan. He's 7'1".
Yeah, come on, man.
7'1", 250. He's 7'1", 250, bro. Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
With no basketball skills.
He's 7'1", 250. They have 4 7-footers on the team, bro. You telling me that
with no basketball IQ, skill, or knowledge?
Nah, bro, you're not gonna play him like
nigga. They got signed 2 weeks before the playoffs.
Man, we're gonna do this, man. We're gonna wrap it up. Let's do our final thoughts. Final thoughts before final words before we wrap it up. Final words on that.
I think we could say number one, God is good, man. Jesus is good. But Garrett Nussmeier, you're the guy, man. You're the guy.
His Heisman campaign is active right now.
Kevin Jennings Heisman.
Watch out for Cornell Tate, Ohio State.
Here we go. Big Mike.
Juan's an idiot, and Juan's an idiot.
Bill Belichick looks horrible tonight. Also,
Juan's an idiot. The Saints not gonna be that bad, and we got LSU football top 5 seed.
Here we go. I'm gonna wrap it up as simple as this. Iowa Hawkeyes gonna be great. Florida State gonna be great. It's great, Nate. Simple as that. But
great.
We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up, man. That's a good episode. Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up, man. You know it.
Y'all niggas don't know ball.
You know it, man. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna get this out as soon as possible. We're gonna, get on a consistent schedule, but we always appreciate the love. And yeah, Bayou Boot Boys, we out. See y'all soon.